Alright, let's talk about Miya Atsumu Memory, other good alternatives, and should you pool or save your tickets. Before that, I just want to give you these codes in case you missed them. I put the codes, like everything we have, on my Discord server, so make sure you join that as well so that you won't miss a thing. Alright, back to Miya Atsumu Memory. First of all, as a UR memory, he's going to have higher stats compared to other like SSR memories in the game. And with the skills, he's going to increase the toss or set by 24. This is the max stoop, so like level 1 is going to be 12. And over here, when he's on the court, the attack technique and defense technique of teammates on the court whose awareness and reaction is going to, or reflex are below 20% will be increased by 6.4. So this is again the max stoop. Level 1 is 3.2. Let's just say like 3% level 1 with no dupe. And the last part, if the play of the team member isn't a crit play, the attack technique and defense technique of the member who has this memory set will increase by 2% up to 5 stacks, so 10% in total. So overall, this is a really good memory. And he's going to increase his set, and he also has this buff to increase his set with his first skill, with his third skill, and he's going to be, I mean, as a setter, obviously this is a really good one, and he's going to buff up the whole team, attack and also defense. So all the stats is going to get buffed up if the member's awareness and reflex are below 20%. So it's going to buff up your whole team. And in total, this is a really good memory for Miya Atsumu. But let's just talk about the other alternatives first, and the reason that we might need to skip this memory. So other memories that we have, so Akashi, a lot of people will ask like Akashi's memory on Miya Atsumu. Yes, it's going to be a useful one as well. First of all, the stats is going to be lower because it's an SSR memory compared to the UR one, but then again it's going to increase the set by 12%. And then when your team morale is awakened and you toss the ball or set the ball, the ally who performs a spike, either power or quick, is going to recover 4 stamina. So obviously this is a good one. And then this spike, either power or quick attack, will increase attack technique by 16%. So it's going to be higher attack wise compared to Miya Atsumu's memory. So this is going to be a more attacking one, and also is going to recover 4 stamina. And if you do have Bokuto, and obviously you want to replace your Akashi with Miya Atsumu as a setter, this could be also useful, because when the member removes an adverse effect or a debuff from an ally, which Miya Atsumu does with his second skill, the target member's depress mode or down mode is also removed. So this is basically for Bokuto, and this means that Miya Atsumu can act as Akashi for Bokuto in order to remove the down mode. That's why this could also be useful for Miya Atsumu, and is going to increase the attack technique even more. Now, other memories, these are just like, these two would be the best ones, Miya Atsumu's memory for himself and also Akashi as well. But then if you don't have any of those two, if you want to go like fully serve skill, because Miya Atsumu does have the ultimate 2 different types of skill, the spike skill and also the jump float one, you can also get this memory. I mean, it's going to increase his awareness, which isn't good for him, but then the serve will increase. And also this SR Kageyama is going to increase the serve. These are obviously not ideal. I'm just giving you options for like other 2 free members, and this isn't free, this is like SSR, you have to summon for him, but this is actually, I think everyone already has this memory. So based on that, these 2 will be like your other choices if you don't have the good memories. But now, should you summon for Miya Atsumu's memory or Miya Osamu? The reason I say this, because we're going to get Miya Osamu, his twin, after Miya Atsumu, so they're going to be back to back, and it'll be hard to pull for both of the characters as like UR characters and also for UR memories. That's why if you can go for both, then that would be perfect. But if not, then it's best to get Miya Osamu's memory, like save your tickets now and get Miya Osamu's memory whenever he drops after Atsumu, because his memory is going to be better than Miya Atsumu's memory. And you also have Akashi's memory like as a secondary memory for Miya Atsumu. Now let's talk about Miya Osamu's memory. So he's going to increase his quick attack 24%, again max stoop, and if the team member's attack technique exceeds 40%, the power of quick attacks increases by quick attack times 48%. So the attack technique should go higher than 40% and get this amazing buff over here. So obviously this is going to be an attacking memory, and you're gonna gain your points mainly by your attacker, so you're gonna gain more points with Osamu than Atsumu. That's why I would prioritize his memory over Atsumu if you can only go for one of them. And with this part, the attack technique, so let's just talk about the numbers. So you need to have 40% attack technique so that you can get this crazy buff, okay? So with Osamu's, this is Osamu's skill, like full skill of Osamu over here. You can get 10% with his third skill, level 1. You can get 10% attack technique over here, and you can have this suppression disadvantage or this debuff on the enemy whenever you serve or attack. And by having that debuff on the enemy that lasts for 10 net crossings, which is insane, you're gonna get this again attack technique buff by 10%. So in total that'll be like 20%. You can easily get this, so 20% over here. And then his awareness is like base UR character. When you just have him, level 1 is going to be 5%, and so that's 25 in total. And if you have let's say if you already got Atsumu's memory over here, you're gonna get like 3.2, like level 1, 0 dupes. So let's just say like 3% over here, and then that would be like 23, right? And with 5 here, 28. You can easily get 2% from potential, so that's like 30% attack technique over here. And then with Miya Atsumu's third skill, you can get you only need like 10% more to get the 40% for Osamu's attack, Osamu's memory. So you only need 4 stacks over here to get the 10% attack technique buff, and 4 stacks is going to be like 2 non-crit play, which is easy to get with these 2 characters. And even if you want to go in inarizaki team, so it's going to be either like a serve and a block, or like a receive, serve and receive, something like that. So you just need to have like 2 touches of ball that isn't a crit, and then you're gonna get like 4 stacks of this perfect heat buff, and with 4 stacks you're gonna get 10% increase attack technique. So in total that'll be like 40% for Osamu, and then over here, where is it? Yeah, you're gonna exceed 40% and get this crazy buff on Osamu. That's why this would be a really good choice for Osamu, like the best OP memory for Osamu compared to other memories that we have. And that's why this is, you should prioritize, in my opinion, on getting Osamu. And even if you have Akashi's memory for your Saturn Atsumu, then over here you're gonna get increased attack technique 16%. I think it's like 8% first level, so this is going to be higher than the 3% over here of Atsumu as well. So you can get that crazy buff on Osamu's memory easier with even Akashi's memory. That's why I think if you can't go for both of them and you already have Akashi's memory, you can skip this one and get Osamu. Yeah, I mean prioritize getting Osamu's memory. But if you want to get both, then obviously this is going to be a more balanced one, because it's going to increase the defense as well, and it's going to increase his own set more, and it's just more a balanced memory for Atsumu as well. But then if you don't have enough tickets to pull for both of the memories, then I would say skip Atsumu's memory, especially if you have Akashi's memory, and then just go for Osamu's memory based on the buffs and the stats that they're giving you. And yeah, that's all. I think that's like the whole point of getting the memories. Go for whoever you want, whatever memory you want. Obviously, I'm just giving you my insights and my ideas so that you can make better decisions. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts and what's your plan for pulling the memories or the characters themselves. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, have fun and stay tuned.